Here it should there it is. Sweet. Thank you. Hola, hola, hola. Hola YouTube, hola Facebook. How are you guys? Welcome. Today is Thursday 18th, March 18th, and welcome to this time of tarot card readings. And I don't know if you can see it or feel it, but I'm not feeling great today. But I'm still showing up, and I know I'm not the only one. We're all going through a lot of changes, a lot of shit, a lot of shedding. There's a lot of birthing and rebirthings that are happening in our minds, in our bodies, in our energies. And we're just shedding so many limiting beliefs. And as we are learning to look at ourselves in deeper ways, sometimes that is not comfortable at all. It's pretty damn challenging to grow. Um, we're all going through a transformation, individual and collective transformations. So let's just breathe and take a moment to relax and to let the stress out, the fears out, the confusion out, and invite more clarity and invite more compassion today, invite self-love, invite more kindness today. Um, and maybe go like this and shake the heaviness off of your body, shake the heaviness off of your organs, off of your mind, shake all the things from even foods, from sugars, from eating a lot of breads. And I've been eating a lot of breads and sugars lately, and today I woke up inspired to not continue doing that anymore because um, sugar is sugar is 4 times stronger in the brain, the addiction to cocaine. Sugar is one of the biggest killers in our world. It's just silent. And I know that this is a tarot card reading, but also I'm flowing with whatever message my guides want me to share right now. And I am not just a tarot card reader, but I'm making time at the same time. When any of you come on the call, if you guys want me to share some tarot card readings, I will gladly do that. And while you guys get here, I will continue sharing what is on my heart, what is on my mind today. And I'm gonna play the music. This track is called Unblock, Unlock Blocked Emotions, Overcome Fear and Emotional Blockages. Even if we're scared, even if we don't know what to do, even if the path is not completely clear, as we continue to show up, life will continue to unfold. And I know that many of us have many different parts that are in such a war inside of us. And that can be pretty freaking damn confusing sometimes. But I see, I see that you are looking to become aware of yourself. I see that you are looking to become more conscious of yourself. And even though it has been pretty freaking scary, you have been showing up. And for that, I want to honor you. And I want to remind you what a badass you are. And yes, I am reminding myself at the same time that I'm reminding you. Because the same challenges that you experience, I experience. The same fears that you experience, I experience. The same shame that you experience, I experience. The same shedding, the same transformation, the same triggers, the same emotions. And I am getting the sense and the feeling that many of you and that many of us take ourselves for granted. When the whole universe is inside of you, when you are the universe expressing itself, you are just learning to recognize who you are. You are just learning to become aware of your potential, of your talents, of your voice, of your calling. What a beautiful potential. What a beautiful talent you are. You are so precious. Even when you don't feel that you deserve to be loved, you are so freaking precious. Even when I don't feel that I deserve to be loved, I am so fucking precious. And I want to remind you, and I want you to allow the walls to come down. And allow this frequency, these words, to penetrate your mind, to penetrate your heart. And I'm gonna pull some cards to see what is the message. And yes, this is all the message. I'm channeling right now this message as well. So don't take my words for granted just because they're not coming out of a card. The card is shit. The cards are shit without the person channeling the card. You are the messenger. I am the messenger. And everything that you say and everything that you do has so much impact, not only on you, but on everything around you. In the animals, in the plants, in other people, in the people that you live with. Because our hearts have 6,000 more electrical magnetical connections than our brains. Our energy fields, if we could just see our energy fields and our hearts fields, they are way bigger and they have way more influence in ourselves and in the people around us that we can really understand consciously sometimes. There's so much limiting self-talk that many of our parts are telling ourselves. Many of our parts are feeling unworthy or are feeling not good enough, or because you were not able to manifest something that you wanted the moment that you wanted, that triggers so many feelings of feeling unworthy or shame or not good enough, or that you have to prove something in order to be worthy of the love. You don't have to prove shit. You don't have to do shit to be worthy of the love that belongs to you. You are so freaking loved. You don't have to do a fucking thing to be loved. Because love is your fucking birthright. To be loved, to deserve to be loved, and to be seen, and to be heard, and to be understood is your fucking birthright. And you don't have to do shit. You don't have to do shit to deserve it. That is who you are. That is what belongs to you. And I want you to take these words today and let it fucking sink in the depths of your soul and in the depths of your heart. Because you are so fucking beautiful. Beyond what you can really understand right now. We are all so fucking beautiful. So fucking beautiful. So fucking precious. You don't have to do shit. Yes, I'm talking to you. If you're listening to my voice, I am talking to you. And I am talking to myself. And if you just joined the call, thank you for being here. Welcome on Facebook. Welcome on YouTube. Welcome from wherever you're watching this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for existing today. Thank you so much because You have the power to choose your reality today. You have the power to choose your reality this weekend on. You have the power to choose your reality this weekend. Nobody, nobody can decide for you. You are not powerless to the universe. You are not powerless to what you're going through. You are not powerless because of the fact that your parents are fucking shit. You are not powerless because of the people that have hurt you and traumatized you and tell you that you are nothing. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about. They're just projecting onto you the same shit that was projected onto them. And it's time that we start clearing up all those fucking limiting beliefs from our minds, all those fucking limitations, all those fucking traumas, that yes, they deserve our love, they deserve our compassion, but we cannot continue to allow those filters to limit the potential of who we are, because we are way more fucking powerful than we give ourselves credit for. I don't fucking care if you're homeless. I don't fucking care if you feel lost, if you feel confused. That doesn't determine your value. That doesn't determine your worth. That doesn't determine how fucking amazing and powerful you are. And yes, I'm fucking cursing a lot today. And if that is not your job, you don't have to watch this. But I am not here to say whatever you want to hear in your ears. I'm saying what is on my heart. And if this resonates with you, wonderful. And if it doesn't resonate with you, wonderful. And I hope you can feel the passion and the love in my heart, because I'm making a fucking point. Yes, there's parts of me that are sad. There's parts of me that are angry. There's parts of me that are passionate about what I'm saying today. I'm not angry at you, by the way. I am not angry at you. I am expressing my emotions. I am expressing myself. There's so much creativity, so much potential, so much talent. And if you are just joining, thank you so much for being here. If you'd like me to pull a tarot card for you, I would love to do it. I would love to use my voice to inspire you in any way I can. Sabrina, how are you? Welcome. Let me go on my Facebook because I'm not seeing my comments on the computer. And thank you so much, Andre, for helping me set this up, and thank you for everything. You are way more precious. And yes, I will say it over and over again because it is true. Because I feel it in my heart to say this. What is going on with this fucking... Am I live on Facebook? Fuck! I think I was not live all this time on Facebook. Now I am live. Well, I guess this was for whoever heard this. Even if it's just for you, Andre, even if it's just for me, even if it's just for one person. Comment Giancarlo one. Yes, Sabrina, sure. Just give me one moment. I don't know what's going on with the Facebook over here. I cannot see the Facebook live on my phone. Love reading, love reading. What about love reading? What do you want to know? Let's talk about it. What do you want to know about love reading? What is going on in your love life? Or maybe there's nothing going on at all. Let's find out why. And let me know who is watching. What is your name, your zodiac sign, where are you located? Are you guys together? What do you want to know? You want to know, would you like a vibe check? Would you like to know the blind spot about you guys? Would you like to know what is the spirit animal that wants to work with you guys this week? Can you be more specific, please? Would you like a vibe check? This card jumped out of the card mother, jumped out of the deck. The card mother and the card healing. The card mother is talking about you guys being called to support each other in in deeper ways, in more vulnerable ways, in ways that you guys can be more honest. I'm a Capricorn and he's a Pisces. Oh, wonderful. Cool duo, cool team. You ground him and he helps you come out of your shelf. You help him ground his ideas and his imagination and his creativity and all that charisma and all that water, and you help that ground and bring it back into the earth, and you help him channel all that life force, and he helps you come out of your little cocoon, he helps you come out of your mind, he helps you come out of your intellect and more into your heart with his spontaneity and his imagination, and I see that this is a time of healing. You guys are saying this is a time of healing in which you guys are being called to become more conscious even of patterns from the past, from your childhood, that may be even in the way of you guys moving forward and creating a more unpleasant, beautiful, abundant, fun life. And I'm sensing bitterness. I don't know. I feel there's some parts of you that are attached to bitterness, and that sometimes I can hear him saying that he would like for you to enjoy more, that he would like to see you having more fun, but at the same time, that part of you that is bitter is asking to be seen, and I don't want you to bulldoze that part of you. It wouldn't be self-loving for you to continue neglecting that part of you that is bitter. So that part of you that is bitter is asking for your attention and for your love. And please let me know in the comment if this is resonating with you. I'm seeing some parts, some codependency. Is that okay? I'm sharing these things here. Some bitterness, some codependency, and that is completely fine. All of us have parts that are codependent. All of us have parts that are bitter. All of us have parts that are confused or that are lost or that are ashamed. That doesn't make us weak. That doesn't make us less. That doesn't make us not worthy. That doesn't make us nothing. That's just parts that are there, like any other part. All of our negative parts deserve our love just as much as our positive parts. Maybe sometimes even more. But we are so programmed to neglect them. We are so programmed to reject them, to bypass them, to step on them, to pretend that they're not there, to pretend that we're not feeling shitty, to pretend that we're not feeling ashamed. and we have developed so many coping mechanisms to not feel so many things we eat, their phones, social media, music, sex, porn. I don't know. There's so many coping mechanisms that we have developed just to hide. But the longest we continue avoiding ourselves and avoiding those parts, the longer we're going to stay in that cycle. And I'm having a vision and seeing a mud like dirt and somebody walking on that dirt. And it's so difficult to walk through it because resistance keeps us walking on that dirt. Resistance to those parts, resistance to feeling, just continue to hold us back. And the more we continue not being vulnerable and close off and not expressing ourselves either through writing, through music, through a video, communicating with friends, communicating with our guides, communicating with our animals, with our pets, channeling our emotions through creativity, maybe with our plants. And I'm gonna read the card Mother, number 35. And please let me know how these messages are resonating with you and who is watching, what is your zodiac sign, what is your location, not your address. I don't care about your address, your city, your country, your continent. And if you haven't subscribed and you would love to be notified when we come live with more readings and music and more content, you can subscribe, like, share, and please turn the notification bell on so you can be notified and you can enjoy these messages from your guides. And maybe I'll do a light language activation at the end of these, at the end or at the middle, or let's see if our guides want to share, want me to share a light language activation. Who is on YouTube? I see there's 3 viewers. I wonder if one of them is Andre. And is the other one Sabrina, and who else? And while you guys let me know in the comments, I am going to read the card Mother. If you have drawn this card upright, the time has come to mother and to be mothered. Support others and let yourself be supported. You're welcome, Sabrina. Did it resonate with you, and in which ways? Can you be very specific and let me know how these readings and this message is resonating with you? Not only for you, but also for me and everybody else that is watching this, so we can be inspired. Because we are here supporting and inspire each other. If you guys wouldn't be here, I wouldn't have anything to channel or anybody to read for. So this is a teamwork, this is a community. And I need a sip of water. And let's see. Support others and let yourself be supported. Help them and let yourself be helped. Develop empathy instead of punishing yourself. Instead of believing the voices in your head that are telling you that you're not good enough, that you are not ready, that you don't speak loud enough, that you don't have the money, that you don't have the job, that you're not tall enough, or that you're too tall, that you're too skinny, or that you're fat, or that you're not in shape, or your body is not good enough, or that you don't know how to talk, or that you're not gonna make it in that interview, in that job interview, in that business, in that relationship. I don't know. Whatever your situation may be. This card and your guides are calling you to develop empathy in whatever situation that you may find yourself right now. Instead of doing the same thing, the same shit your parents or the people that raised you did to you, punishing you when you would do something wrong or not good enough. Can you see how that internalized voice of your father and your mother keeps doing the same thing to you instead of loving you, instead of having compassion towards you? And I am not judging those voices. I am not saying that those voices don't deserve the same thing. Totally the opposite. The internalized voice of your father and the internalized voice of your mother inside of you, just like inside of me, they deserve empathy. They deserve compassion. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. And that's why they continue talking and repeating the same patterns and the same things that we have been trying to avoid and eliminate and neglect and bypass and reject all of our lives. And today, Thursday, March 18th, 2021, your guides are saying, please, develop more compassion and more empathy for those voices that are shaming you, for those parts of you that are invalidating you, for those parts of you that are even sabotaging your dreams or that want to sabotage your dreams. And that's why we keep self-sabotaging ourselves in our plans. That's why we keep being so wishy-washy with making decisions. That's why we keep holding ourselves back from reaching our dreams and manifesting our goals and the things we want and desire for our lives. That's why we're not able to open our hearts more fully to the people that care about us. Because we have been hurt and we are continue to be scared of being hurt. But a meaningful relationship is always worth the risk. A meaningful friendship is always worth the risk. If you are with a partner, with a wife, with a husband, with a boyfriend or girlfriend, or friends that really care about you, and you're not opening your heart because you were hurt in the past, you're not allowing a new beginning to take place. You're not allowing those friends to be able to see you the way you deserve. You are still living in the past and trapped in a bubble of the past that is keeping you captive from enjoying today. And you deserve so much better than that. You deserve so much better than that. And it breaks my heart to feel this. It breaks my heart to see this because I can see how precious you are. I can see so much beauty that there is inside of you. I can feel it. I can hear it. And there's so much love and so much compassion that wants to be poured onto you from the people, from some people around you, from some friends around you, from even some family members that are not in the same traumatic patterns that the people that cause you those patterns are. And your guides say, please, develop some compassion towards yourself, towards your traumas, towards your insecurities. Today on, make a decision right now to start allowing more light in, to start allowing more love in from yourself. How can you love and honor and respect yourself a little bit more today? What can you do in different ways today that can help you align to your authentic self, that can help you align a little bit more with the best version of yourself? What can you do? What can you say? What kind of questions can you ask? Maybe you can eat a little bit more healthy. Maybe you can open your heart a little bit more to yourself and to people around you that can really honor you, that can really see you, that can really hear you, that are willing and begging to see you, and that you are blocking them out because of the fears, because of the push and pull that has been taking place in your life, because of fear of intimacy, because of triggers that they're reflecting at you. Hello, Aloe Vera channel, welcome. And the card mother keeps saying, you are neglecting your needs. How are you neglecting your needs? Do you even know what your needs are? Do you have mental needs, emotional needs, physical needs? Even parts of you and needs of you that you have been suppressing for such a long time that you don't even know and are aware that they are your needs, but they are actually your needs. Maybe because of your attachment style, you don't know how to allow other people to help you meet your needs. And you have developed such independence that you don't even know how to allow collaboration, how to allow empathy, how to allow a deeper conversation. So what are your needs? What are your emotional needs? What are the needs of your inner child? I would like for you to become more conscious of what your needs are. To make a list, I want you to research and I want you to ask your heart, to ask yourself, what are my needs? What are my mental, physical, emotional, sexual, spiritual? Do I have a need for entertainment? Do I have a need to cry? Do I have a need to feel? Do I have a need to go to nature? Do I have a need for connection? Do I have a need for communication, for expression, for creativity? What are your needs? And I'm going to look up here. May I have a reading? Of course you can have a reading. I'm gonna look up first what needs mean. Says in here on Google, Wikipedia, a need is something that is necessary for an organism to live a healthy life. Needs are distinguished from wants. In other words, a need is something required for a safe, stable, and healthy life. A need is something required for a safe, stable, and healthy life. Water, food, land, shelter, while a want is a desire, wish, or aspiration. I don't necessarily agree. To me, a need and a want is the same thing. I want you to look on YouTube. Teal Swan, my spiritual teacher, has has some videos on YouTube about needs. I want you to type, when you have a chance and if you feel inspired to, I want you to type on YouTube and to search on YouTube about needs. This is a very important subject that we don't talk about often, but it's time that we start talking about it more. We need to start this conversation because if we don't understand our needs, we are neglecting who we are. We are neglecting ourselves from living a better life. And the truth is that if we don't learn to meet our needs consciously, our subconscious mind will find a way to meet them subconsciously. And that's why we start manipulating. When we are manipulating, it's because we are not choosing consciously to meet our needs. You are neglecting your needs, and therefore you are neglecting other people's needs, and you are expecting yourself or them to tough it out or be stronger than you or they really are. The practice you need to invite into your life is the practice of becoming softer. And if you want to invite more softness in your life right now, I want you to type in the comment, I am inviting more softness in my life right now. And when you do, I want you to take a deep breath. And I am choosing with my free will right now to invite more softness into my body, to invite more softness into my pain, to invite more softness into my vulnerability, to invite more softness into my fears, into my traumas, into, I don't know, which area of your life, which area of your body, which area of your mind needs more softness. In which areas of your life have you been playing the tough one? In which area of your life have you been too hard on yourself, too hard on others? Because that's the same thing that was being done to you. And how is that serving you? What purpose is that accomplishing in your life? What is that keeping you safe from? The reality is that often the strongest substances on earth, like water, are strong because they are soft. The reality is that often the strongest substances on earth, like water, can you imagine the ocean for a moment and water? How fucking strong water is? Because water is soft. It is strong because it is soft. Now is the time to become softer. And when we are experiencing triggers, when we are experiencing feeling shitty, when we are experiencing transitions, changes, confusion, dilemmas, heartbreak, pain, whatever it is, that is the perfect opportunity to become softer. That is the perfect opportunity to hold ourselves and to let ourselves be held. And maybe this is something you're not used to. This is something we're not used to as individuals, as human beings, as friends, as family, as a society. We're used to playing a character. We're used to wearing masks. But how far are those masks gonna take us? Are we going to continue playing a fucking carnival? Or are we going to make a fucking decision to be honest and to be fucking authentic and to take those fucking masks off? When are we going to make the decision? Are we going to continue to allow all that shit to hurt us? All that shit to continue re-traumatizing us? All that shit to continue to hold us back? Just because we don't want to be vulnerable? Just because we don't want to be a little bit more open? It's time we invite more vulnerability in our lives. It's time we start communicating. How are you going to heal if you don't communicate? How are we going to heal if we don't open up and express ourselves? What are we waiting for? To have a fucking heart attack? Why do we have to wait for the last minute when we're fucking drowning in our pain to communicate? And yes, I know that many of us have a really hard time expressing ourselves. So do I. So do I. But we need to start practicing. Take a deep breath. Invite softness. Take a deep breath and invite more softness. And if you want to take your mask off, go like this with me and say, I am taking my mask off today. I am taking the mask of pretense. I'm taking the mask of being tough and playing hard. I'm taking the mask of not being vulnerable. I'm taking the mask of inauthenticity. Because you criticize others that they're being inauthentic, but what about you? What about me? What about the areas that we are not being authentic at all? And we are doing the same shit that those people are doing. They're just reflecting at us. They're the mirror at us of the aspects of us that are being inauthentic. And you say that you hate that, but you're doing the same thing. So when are you going to be more vulnerable? That is a part of you. That is the part of me. And in those areas, if we continue to get the same reflections, it's because we are being inauthentic, just like they are. Because in a universe based on the law of attraction, everything that is being mirrored in our lives is a part of us. It's an aspect of us. Don't you understand that we are one? Or you're not really aware of that concept fully yet? Because if you keep asking and if you keep not understanding how that is working, it's because you are not fully aware of that yet. And it is time that we become aware of that. If we want to enjoy a better life, if we want to enjoy a life that is worth living, we need to become more conscious. We need to become more aware. We need to stop wasting our time and wasting our energy. And we need to stop bullshitting ourselves around and other people. Are we going to continue to walk in the same circles, the same cycles? For how much longer the same reflections need to show up in our lives for us to understand? And I'm gonna read the card Healing, and then I'm gonna pull a card for Aloe Vera. If you continue to have pain come up, it's because there are parts of you that are screaming at you for their attention and that are screaming at me for my attention. Pain stands for pay attention, integrate now. Pain stands for pay attention, integrate now. If there is a trigger, if there is pain, if there is shame, if you're feeling shitty, pay attention, integrate now. Yes, you can send a question if you want to, Aloe. Sure. The card Healing Upright. If you have drawn this card upright, you are being given the opportunity to heal. The universe is calling you to become sound, healthy, and whole again. Trust that your healing is in process. That's why you're feeling so shitty, because your healing is in process. When we are bringing down an old house, an old building, thank you, Manok, for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Me and my friend Andre are looking to grow and putting a lot of effort and energy and love into growing these. And every single like, every single comment, every single subscribe counts and makes such a difference. And I appreciate you with all my heart for that. So thank you again, Manok, and everybody that has been liking, commenting, subscribing. The more you comment, the more you let the YouTube and Facebook algorithms know that we are doing this. So please comment often, like often, subscribe if you haven't, turn the notification bell on. If you like to support with a love donation, please go to the PayPal and send some money, send a love donation. We are looking to buy new equipment, new microphones, new lights, to start recording meditations. And to be honest, we need your support. We need your support. We need your prayers. We need your money. We need you. I cannot do it alone. Andre cannot do it alone. And each and every one of you makes such a difference. And if you are in a place that you can help, please do so. I need your help. I need your support. And I'm being honest and vulnerable right now because I do. Thank you so much. Please keep that in your heart, in your prayers. Send us goodbye so we can continue growing this page, so we can start making merchandise, sell products, so we can start making a living, so we can start generating clients, income, so we can continue making an impact and a difference and being of inspiration and healing to others. Because that is our hearts, that is our minds, that is our calling, that is our vision. As we are healing ourselves, as I'm healing myself, as Andre is healing himself, we are looking to support and heal you guys as well. And we're all healing each other and supporting and growing and becoming more conscious and aware in this place together. And continuing to read the card healing. The universe is calling you to become sound, healthy, and whole again. Trust that your healing is in process and that the opportunities for further healing are finding their way to you. You do not need to force it to happen. Let it happen like water. Let it flow like water. Just like the air. We don't need to force it. It's constantly flowing. We just need to allow it. So what parts of us are in resistance to allow that flow of healing, to allow that integration, to allow the process of becoming aware, the process of shedding the old, of letting the old go. Allow others to assist you in your healing process and be open to new opportunities that come your way. Allow others to assist you in your healing process. You don't have to do it alone. We are social species. And even if we have learned to isolate, even if we have learned to do many things alone, this is a new beginning in which you don't have to do it alone. You don't want to do it alone anyways if you are freaking honest with yourself. We cannot do shit alone. I couldn't do this if Andre was not helping me. I have no fucking idea how to set this up. Hello, chimpanzee. And we all complete each other. I have a certain talent that you don't have, and you have a certain talent and gift and idea that I don't have. And when we come together, we complete the puzzle piece. So how can we complete the puzzle piece today and come together to support you, to support me, to support each other? To support your healing process. Be open to new opportunities that come your way, even if they seem out of the ordinary. Can you accept and allow the help from the universe? You are asking for support. You are asking to manifest certain dreams. You are asking to manifest certain business and idea, to manifest your calling, to manifest being of service to people, to animals, to plants, to the world, to the collective. You decided this even before incarnated into this body, when you were in a soul level, when you came to this earth as an indigo, as a from Atlantis, as a starseed. And the universe wants to help you. But many parts of you are self-sabotaging that, and you're not allowing the help. One thing is to ask for something, and another thing is to allow that something. One thing is to want support, one thing is to ask to manifest a dream, or a goal, or a desire, or to meet a need. And the other thing is to allow the universe, and the universe works through people. The universe doesn't work through the air. The universe works through people. So if you want to manifest that dream, that goal, that desire, that need, allow the people around you to help you for once. You're you're not going to be able to manifest that dream, that goal, that business, that desire, that relationship if it's not through people around you. Whatever it is that we want manifests through people. And there's people that want to help you. There's way more people that want to help you than you are aware of. Hello, Champagne. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Sure. I'm gonna finish this card and then continue to pull cards for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining, for liking, subscribing. Thank you for your comments, for your questions. All powers in the universe are working with you to get you to a state of well-being. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Sonali. I appreciate you. All the powers in the universe are working with you to get you to a state of well-being. Say it with me. Repeat after me. All the powers in the universe are working with me to get me to a state of well-being. Say it again. Take a deep breath. All the powers in the universe. If you want to write it in the comment, you can write it in the comment. All powers in the universe are working with me to get me to a state of well-being. All the powers in the universe are working with me to get me to a state of well-being. Today on, right now, I want you to think of your dreams, to think of your goals, to think of your feelings, of your needs, of your wants, and to reach out to someone. Ask what it is that you want to manifest today, and then I want you to reach out to someone. Reach out to 3 people, to 5 people, to 1 people, whatever you feel comfortable with, and tell them, hey, I have this dream, I have this goal. What do you think about this? Or I'm feeling like this, I'm feeling like that. Can you listen to me? Are you available to connect? Are you available to help me with this idea, with this business, with this goal, with my relationship, with this fear, with this drama? I like to go to nature. Will you go with me? I like to do something fun today. Can we do something fun today? Can we get out of the same ordinary routines that many times are holding us back? But many of those routines is to give us a sense of security and a sense of control. I'm not saying to abandon your routines. Routines are very important. But also, what routines are keeping you so much in your head that you are not listening to your heart also? What routines are keeping you so much in this rigid energy that is not a flow anymore? And let's see. Aloe Vera, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for allowing the flow of what was on my heart and what my guys wanted me to share with you guys. I'm gonna pull a card for you if you're still here. Aloe Vera channel. May I have a reading, please? Thanks. I would. Sorry, didn't mean to send that. Thank you. Are you accepting questions? I'm gonna pull a card for Aloe Vera. I'm gonna pull a card for Mano Kumar. Hi, I am new. Like and subscribe. Great job. Will create momentum. Mano, how will my future be in current company? I'm pulling a card for you right now. Yes, Aloe Vera, you can pull a card. You can make a question. I already pulled a card for you, so let's see who else. Chimpanzee, new here, liked and subscribed. I'm a reader as well, but don't read for myself. Would love some clarity in my situation. What is your situation? Can you guys be very specific, please? I'm gonna pull, and if you don't feel like sharing, I'm gonna pull a card and I am asking the guys to help bring clarity in your situation. And let's see who else. Aloe Vera, I would like to have guidance on where to move to. Wonderful. So Aloe Vera, your card is the card Integrity, upright, right here. Because we think many times that that job or that relationship or this or that was only for what we thought it was. But many times the universe set us up in situations that are going to bring so much more growth, and that are going to help us become conscious of ourselves and of parts of ourselves that we were rejecting for such a long time. And the universe is full of surprises, and the universe, based on the law of attraction, is always mirroring back at us parts of us that are unhealed. And then we don't become aware of our shadows consciously, our shadows are going to catch up with us. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is coming through right now. Probably for me and probably for some of you. So if it serves you, take it. I need to get an apartment for myself and my daughter, who will be born next month. Oh wow, congratulations. Is that your first daughter? Is that your first child? And the card for Aloe Vera, Integrity, number 25. Yeah, I saw your question, Manok. I will read your card and your message after. Wonderful. And it's 11:11. Haha. 11:11. In California, Orange County, California. And the card for Aloe Vera Channel says, if you have drawn this card upright, make the choice to honor your personal truth. So, as I was saying before, what are your needs? I want you to become very clear, because when we become very clear of what our needs are, even in regards to a home, even in regards to a business, what are your boundaries in regards to that apartment? What are the things that you will like about that apartment? I want you to take a piece of paper, a notebook, and start becoming very clear with what kind of apartment would you like, how you want it to look like, how you want it to feel like, how you want it to sound like. Involve all your senses. What kind of music you want to play when you're there, how you want the kitchen to look like, what kind of decoration. And you can apply this, and everybody that is listening to this, you can apply this for your business, you can apply this for your relationships. The more clear you become with what you want and the boundaries that you want to set up around that situation, around that business, around that dream, around that goal, around that relationship, around that apartment. When you become clear of what you really want and what you don't want, then the universe, which is yourself, will give you what you want. Many times we're not getting what we want because we're not sending a clear message to the universe of what we actually want. Many times we're not getting what we want because we are sending too many mixed signals. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And we have sent so many messages, so many emails. Imagine that you go to a restaurant and your waitress is ready to take your order, but you're not clear on what you want. If you're not clear on what you want, how is the waitress going to be able to order the food that you want and the drink that you want? If you're like, maybe I want potatoes, but maybe I don't. Maybe I want a vegan burger, but maybe I don't. Maybe I want a orange juice, but maybe I don't. In this situation, you are the person that is ordering, and the universe is the waitress. The universe is ready to take notes on what you really want, but the only thing that the universe requires from you is that you become more clear on what you actually want and also what you don't want. And for that, you need to pay attention to your needs in regards to what you want. So, if it's only you and your daughter, what kind of space do you need for you and your daughter? Do you need a 2 bedrooms? Do you need 1 bedroom? Do you need 5 bedrooms? Do you want it to be close to the beach or close to the mountains or close to the city? Do you want the walls to be painted white or gray or green? Would you like to have a garage? How much money do you need to manifest in order to pay the rent, in order to pay the mortgage, in order to... Are you understanding? And this is for aloe vera, but this is for everybody listening to this. If you're listening to this, you're a match to this. This is for me, this is for Andre, this is for all of us. And I'm gonna continue reading what, if you have drawn this card upright, wonderful. Make the choice to honor your personal truth. Integrity makes you feel whole and unimpaired. Sacrificing your moral and ethical principles or doing what does not feel good is a form of self-betrayal. So, why do you keep self-betraying yourself? Why do you keep self-betraying yourself and even settling for what you don't want? What is that part of you trying to keep you safe from? Or are you listening to voices that told you that, oh, you're not going to be able to have the house or the car or the relationship or the business that you want because the universe is limited on your paycheck? The universe is not limited on what you have in your bank account. The universe is not limited with what you have on your salary. The universe is not limited even if you're not making 1 cent. The universe is not limited on your bank account. The universe is not limited on what you have on your savings. The universe doesn't work like that. You need to open up to more. You need to open up to new opportunities. You need to open up for the... Just look at the universe. Take a moment to look up, to look at the stars. If you're feeling lost, remember to look at the stars. How much money do you have to pay for the air you're breathing? How much money do you have to pay for the sunlight, for the moonlight? How much money are you paying to make your organs and your heart beat? You're not paying 1 single freaking cent. Money is a concept that we have created in this dimension. Time is a concept that we have created in this dimension. But remember that we are multidimensional beings, and that we are ruling our lives only with the structures and the paradigms of this third-dimensional experience. We are living a very limited life. If we are basing our decisions only on what we have in our bank accounts, we are limiting ourselves. We are stopping our dreams. We are self-sabotaging our manifestations. As multidimensional beings, our lives are not only dependent on the structures and the things and the job and the money or blah, 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 blah of this earth. We are here and we are in so many other dimensions at the same time. And the only thing that is required is your frequency. How is your frequency, and how is our frequency matching the things that we want to manifest, the things that we want to attract, the business, the goal, the house, the car, the relationships, the lifestyle? And our frequency is able to match what we want to manifest according to our beliefs. So we need to shift and we need to change our beliefs. And there's so many stories and so many limiting beliefs that are holding us back. Either If we believe that we can or that we can't, it is true. Either we believe that we can or that we can't, it is true. If you say, I can, the universe is saying yes. If you say, I can't, the universe is saying yes. Sacrificing your moral and ethical principles or doing what does not feel good is a form of self-betrayal. Do not run from accountability. Brutal honesty with yourself is important at this time. Brutal honesty with yourself is important at this time. Maybe you can have a journal that you can write all of your negative emotions and all of those same limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Let them out so they're not in your head. Let them out so they're not in your body. Let them out so they're not in your system anymore. And then take a gratitude journal. Take a journal of your needs. Write a journal with your wants, with your desires, with all the positive things that you want to do, that you want to create. The best time to have a gratitude journal and to write down things for manifesting is right before we're going to sleep and when we wake up. Don't write your complaining or venting journal before going to sleep, or at least not right before going to sleep. Maybe do it some hours before you go to sleep, because our whole day is determined by the 5 last minutes before we go to sleep. The 5 minutes before we go to sleep determines our whole day. So if we are thinking shitty thoughts, if we are allowing our negative self-talk to be present right before going to sleep, then that's what we're going to create the next day. We're going to create a shitty day. We're going to create a day that we don't have energy, that we're feeling groggy, that we're feeling depressed or sad. And there's nothing wrong to feel those feelings. But if you want to be more strategic with creating a life by design, it would be ideal and it would be self-loving and it would be badass to practice these strategies. Brutal honesty with yourself is important at this time. Do not compromise yourself in any way. Now is the time to be there for yourself completely. How can you be there for yourself today? How can you be there a little bit more for yourself and with yourself? And how can you allow others to be there for yourself as well? And if you don't take the risk with yourself, and if you don't take the risk with others, and you're always going to play it safe, then you're never going to find out your true potential. So start taking risks a little bit. Take one small risk today that will get you closer to what you want. And yes, it will be scary, you will be nervous, and that's okay. And even if you fail the first time, the second time, and you know that that is a dream from your heart, you have never failed. You just learn ways on how not to do it. When we make a mistake, we're not actually making a mistake, we're not actually failing. We're just learning ways on how not to do it. And we're learning ways on how to do it better. Do not compromise yourself in any way. Now is the time to be there for yourself completely and live by what you know is right for you. Many times you have made decisions according to what your parents have told you, according to what other people have told you, according to what your husband or your wife or this or that. But what about you? What about what makes you happy? What about your feelings? What about what is important to you? I want you to take some time today and today on to honor the things and the feelings and the ideas and the concepts and what is important to you. and to surround yourself with people that can honor what is important to you. Because you deserve that reflection, you deserve that mirroring from others that can celebrate you, that can honor you, that can support you. And I want to remind you how important your dreams are. Even if you were feeling today that your dreams are not important, I hear your inner child and the inner child of many of you saying and wanting to feel that your dreams are important. So which of your dreams have you been neglecting or leaving at the corner over there because your parents or the people around you didn't know how to celebrate and honor your dreams? But even if your dreams for other people look stupid or not important or not valuable, I want to remind you how beautiful and how precious and how wonderful and amazing and badass your dream is and your dreams are. So believe in your dreams. If you believe in your dreams, the whole universe will conspire in your favor for your dreams. The whole universe is ready to support your dreams. So let me see who else was next. And we have been going for 1 hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds. 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Whoa. If you are new, thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sending your love, donations. If you want to support, the PayPal link is right there somewhere on the Facebook and on the YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for your comments. The more you comment, the more you will help our algorithm. So please comment a lot. If you are listening to my voice, I want you to send a heart. If you can send a heart, or if you can let me know if you're listening to this. The card Surrender is the card that came for Manok. You need to surrender, and this card is talking about not being in control from a place of fear inside of you, but allowing the universe to take the wheel. And the universe, of course, is you. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Manok, you are the universe, and your guides are saying that it's time to surrender. And surrender doesn't mean not doing nothing or not taking inspired action. Surrender means not taking action from a place of fear, but from a place of inspiration. And if you don't feel inspired right now, that's okay. Be present with the way you're feeling right now. I'm going to read the card to see what else this is saying. If you have drawn this card upright, let go or relinquishing control. Control, of course, being a byproduct of fear, and turn that control over to the universe at large. Surrender is not failure. Stop resisting whatever it is that you feel the need to control and begin to have faith. Begin to have faith that if you turn over that control, you will be caught and held by Source. Source, can you hold us today? Source, universe, God, can you please hold everybody on this call today? Can you let them know how loved they are? Can you send support their way? Can you send blessings their way? Can you send healing their way? Can you send Andre, myself? Can you send Luna, David? Can you send 11? Can you send all of our friends? Can you send even our families, our parents, our cousins, our uncles, our aunts? Can you send our dreams and our inner child, inner children, healing, support, guidance, empathy, compassion today? However scary it may seem, it will be an immense relief when we give up and turn the power over to the powers that be in this situation. And that is the card for and the message for Manoch and for all of us. The third card, Conjunction, is the card and message for, where are you? Chimpanzee. Chimpanzee, Conjunction 74 upright is the guide from your message for you right now. And after this card, let's see if I feel inspired to continue, if I want to take a break. 74 upright. Whether you have drawn this card upright or in reverse, the meaning is the same. A dramatic improvement in multiple areas of your life is in store for you. We often get frustrated because we feel as if we can only improve one aspect of our lives at a time. We also get frustrated because it feels like in order for one aspect of our life to get better, another aspect of our life must get worse. Please listen to this. We often get frustrated because we feel as if we can only improve one aspect of our lives at a time. We also get frustrated because it feels like in order for one aspect of our life to get better, another aspect must get worse. This card puts those notions to shame. It suggests that sometimes fortune can really turn our way, and the universe can help us multitask. Luck does not exist in a universe that is based on the law of attraction, because you are not powerless to the universe. The universe does not decide if you deserve good luck or bad luck. Hey Tobias, welcome. But that being said, if luck did exist, drawing this card would be the ultimate sign of good luck. If luck did exist, this card would be the ultimate sign of good luck. And that is the card and the message for Chimpanzee, and for anyone this resonates with. And if you just join us, this message is for you too. And I've been going for an hour and 17 minutes. I think I'm gonna take a break, or let me see how many more people do I have. Cinderella, Adrian, and Tobias, would you guys like messages too? Would you guys like me to pull a card for you? I also wanted to pull a general, a collective, or maybe I'll pull a collective. What is the collective blind spot for all of us and for all of you? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it's not too long. Woo! Guides and universe, if you have the time, brother, then yes, please. Collective is good. Wonderful. I'm gonna pull a collective blind spot for everybody watching this right now or in the future. Let's see what is it that we are not aware of and that we don't know about everything that we have been talking about today, and whatever situation you may find yourself in right now or in the future. And your blind spot and sigil of the day today, Thursday, March 18th, 2021, is number 3, sigil number 3. And let's see what it says. It's called Their Motives. If you have drawn this sigil, you are not seeing the true motives of the other person, or perhaps multiple other people involved in this situation. Unfortunately, if what you were unaware of were their positive intentions, you would have drawn a sigil that assists with your own fear and distrust. This sigil assists with situations where a person has motives and intentions that are not in alignment with your own best interest, and perhaps they have motives that are not in alignment with their own best interests. Sometimes, in order to preserve our idea of a reality that we want to have be real, we ignore the actual reality. Wow. We want to believe that all people have our best interests at heart and also their own. We want to believe that all people have motives that are pure and conscious. If you have drawn this card, this is not the case relative to the situation that you find yourself in. So, that you can get an idea of what this means, here are some examples. A woman is saying she loves a man, but really just wants him for his money. A person is really only present and a friend in someone else's life because of something they get out of that connection, such as significance, fame by proxy, status, or support, and will vanish the second that need is not being met. A person helps someone with the intention of gaining relationship security through implied indebtedness for having helped. A person says that they want to do something that they really hate doing and that it isn't in alignment for them to do so, so that they can get something they want, and ends justify the means approach. Or a person being two-faced, which always implies that true motives are not being exposed. What all these scenarios have in common is that a person's motives are not what they feign them to be. Be aware that people are perfectly capable of even fooling themselves in terms of the truth of their actual motives. It doesn't matter if the motive is conscious or unconscious. To be safe in this scenario, you need to be aware of their actual motives. Stay aware that we are perfectly capable of having mixed motives. We can have motives that are beneficial to those involved at the same time as having motives that are detrimental to those involved. This world is not black and white, but as long as a motive is subconscious and unseen, it is able to manipulate in ways that could harm all parties involved. So how can we and how can you become more honest, become more vulnerable about our motives, about our intentions, about our motivations, so we don't have to manipulate, and so we can ask directly for what we want. And the truth is that all of us have mixed agendas. All of us come to each other with mixed agendas that we are not being fully honest and fully vulnerable and fully authentic about. And the moment that we will be like, hey, I want to help you because I love being close to you, but also because I love being significant. When we are able to express that, then it won't be subconscious anymore, and we are going to be able to build relationships that are more authentic, that are more honest, that are more open, and that have motives that are clear. You are not bad for manipulating, you are not bad for having mixed agendas, you are not bad or an evil person for not having unclear motives. This card is just telling us and inspiring us to open up and to develop more intimacy and more honesty and more vulnerability and in our connections, in our communications, in our relationships. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking. If I didn't reach you today, I will reach you later on today or tomorrow. If you just joined this call, please go back and watch this reading. Today was freaking good. It was such an amazing flow. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my guides. Thank you, Andre, for your support, for your love and support. Thank you for all of you for your love and support as well. I hope this has been of inspiration, of guidance, clarification. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments how it resonated with you, so I know that I'm not just talking a bunch of shit here, but I am actually making a difference in your life. If you'd like to support with a love donation, you can do so to the PayPal. I am also available for private readings, and I am setting the intention, and I am asking all of you to set the intention with me that I will start manifesting clients, that I will start manifesting donations, more support, that the numbers of their subscriptions will go up, that the algorithms will be more noticeable, and that my friend and business partner and I, Andre, will grow this, and that we will follow and manifest our dreams. I am wishing you all, you manifest your dreams, you manifest your goals, and whatever is on your heart and your mind. Okay, I'm leaving, I'm going for now. Thank you so much. Much love to you guys on Facebook. Much love to you guys on YouTube. And I'll see you very soon on the next video. Have a good day. And remember that you are beautiful, that you are wonderful, that you are such a badass, and that you are loved. Take care. This is Giancarlo Tavares saying, have a wonderful day.